Hello, welcome to a little day in the life video. So this is my work from home routine as a freelance graphic designer. What I do first thing in the morning is usually hop onto my emails and just double check anything that I need to do for the day, get that over and done with. And actually today I needed to edit a thumbnail and make sure my video was scheduled and ready to go for this evening. So as you can see, I'm just using Adobe Photoshop and editing this little Raw Wednesday thumbnail, and then I get some food. So I've actually started being a little bit more healthy. I'm making this fruit smoothie thing with apple juice. I'll have that and a cereal bar, and it sort of keeps me going until midday. And another thing that I highly recommend doing if you work from home is getting ready and putting some makeup on so you're set and ready for the day ahead. So besides the fact that I've already done my emails and I was checking up on a video that I uploaded this morning, I haven't done anything else. So I'm going to start just checking over my weekly plan. So this is my planner and it's actually Wednesday, but I didn't get loads of things done yesterday, so I've moved everything over. I'm going to tick off the things that I have done and just write in the things that I need to do, because this helps me stay on track. Before I actually get started on my proper to-do list, I'm going to quickly clean and tidy my office because it's getting a bit cluttered, and I don't feel productive when my office is cluttered. So I'm actually going to be working on a little bit of a client project today. I've been working with PIPPA, the client, for a while now. We've done a whole bunch of different designs for it. I've done a logo design, I've done a header banner design for social media, I've done a business card, and I've done a flyer. So I've been working really hard with PIPPA and she's really happy with the results, as am I. So today we're actually going to work on like an ebook template. So she's looking to launch her own ebook and she wants a basic template that she can go in and edit and sort of replicate each page on. She sent over a couple of ideas, so I'm going to show you that. But first, actually, I'll show you the stuff that I've already done for her so you can kind of see where I'm going with it. So in the file for PIPPA, we have obviously her design contract, which I'm not going to go into today, but I happily kind of talk you through mine. So in here, we've got the header and logo. There's a lot of different file types in here. I'm not the neatest of people. I've just kind of sorted this out. In the logo file, we have it in the 4 different versions. So we've got full colour, grayscale, 1 colour and white. And I'll just show you the full colour one. I have it for digital and print version. Again, another video idea. I could show you how I sort of save out my logos. Let me know. But this is the logo design that we went for in the end. She said she loved the colour purple. She wanted it to be quite simple but fun, represent the different topics that she talks about, and sort of speak about her personality all in one logo. So we went with this in the end. She saw one of my old designs, and we sort of adapted that idea and made it her own. If I quickly go onto her website, you'll see that I did a banner for her. It's basically an adaptation of the logo. So we've got the inner part of the logo, and then the text that was around the outside we've adapted and changed a little bit and put over this side. And I think it looks really nice. I feel like it's added a bit of professionalism to her website. I'll leave her links in the description. Obviously I've asked her if I can record all this, so go and check her out if you're interested in any of the things she talks about. But for today's project, it's something I've never done before, but I'm very excited to give it a go and help PIPPA out. It's been a really nice process so far, and she's actually sent me some initial kind of sketches and ideas. They are just sketches. This is what my sketches look like. She apologised for like how they look, but it really does help me as a designer. I appreciate even the simplest of doodles. So she initially sent me this, which she'd seen online. She likes this kind of style for a front cover, but is open to ideas. She wants a border around it somehow, but not the same border as the logo, so not with those same icons. Nothing floral, but something that will fill this space at the top and the bottom and maybe around the edges. And then we also have some drawings. So as you can see, we've got a drawing, so pretty design on the top and bottom, and then the title, strapline and her name. So straight away I can visualize what it is she's after. And then the inside pages, she's wanting a border around the outside to match the front cover in the same kind of style, and then a space in the middle for her to put text and images wherever she needs it. And then the final page would be the about the author page, so similar to the leaflet that I made but a little bit condensed, with her image, some copy, and a little bit more about her with that same border on it. So what we're going to do is, I always initially head to Pinterest. I'm going to look at some border designs, see what sort of sparks my attention, see what sort of sparks creativity, I guess. I love going on Pinterest to kind of develop the ideas I already have in my head and sort of refine them down. I've got a rough idea. I have to use Pinterest on my phone at the minute because I had to reset my laptop, so that's why I was scrolling on my phone. I do a lot of my work on my phone, which has its pros and cons. It means I can work anywhere, but it also does mean that when I'm not working, I can accidentally fall into the trap of working because my phone's in my hand all the time. So what I'm going to do now is step number 2. So I've gathered my inspiration. Maybe it's step number 3. I've asked my client for what they want. I've gathered my own inspiration, and now I am going to sketch out some initial ideas. These might never see the light of day, but it's important for me to sort of visualize on paper what is in my head. So I can use paper, that's fine, but what I'm going to do is set you up on this tripod and I'm going to sketch on my iPad. I'll leave the link to the iPad that I have. Mine has been discontinued now, so I'll link the nearest one. You don't need an iPad, you don't need anything fancy. A notebook and a piece of paper will do fine. Okay, as you've seen, I have been playing around with an array of different ideas. I'm not loving them, but it's kind of the 2 directions that I was thinking of. So what I'm going to do is stop fretting over it. I'm going to send my little sketches back to Pippa so that she can let me know if she absolutely hates both of them or if one of them's sort of an okay vibe, and then we'll get on to another little project whilst we wait for her reply. Ticking off one thing on my to-do list. That is done. I've sent Pippa an email and she'll probably reply to me either later today or tomorrow. So whilst I wait for client feedback, I'm going to quickly do a little bit of a stock check on my store. So for those of you that don't know, I have a little online store. It's called Soul and Fire, and I sell on there a lot of eco-friendly little stationery bits, and I'm hoping to expand the range further moving forward. We're actually going to work on a little bit of a design for one of the new products later in the video, so keep an eye out for that. But like I said, we're going to stock take. I double check how much stock I have in a lot because I'm a small business. I can't afford to keep restocking, and I can't afford to accidentally sell something that I don't have enough of. If you watch my studio vlogs, you'll have seen this drawer many times, but this is my little stock drawer. It has been a lot more full than this previously, but I've recently sold out of my weekly planners, so that is the product we're working on today. So I have little greeting cards, so they're all eco-friendly. They're all printed on recycled paper using eco-friendly inks, and they come in 0 plastic packaging. All they have on them is this little sticker at the top that says Soul and Fire, and then on the back it tells you that it's 100% recycled paper. So they all come like that. I add those stickers as I ship them, and then I made myself little dividers. So I've got 6 different cards all together. If you want to see them, I'll leave the link to my website in the description so you can have a little nosy at the other designs. And then I also have my pin, which I think is my pride and joy. I love it so much. So this is the Soul and Fire pin. It says, when it wants to focus, it says create a life you love, and it has 4 different colours in it. So it's got a green, a lime green, a pink, a yellow and a blue, and it's in the gold metal. It's just a regular pin, you know, with a cute little back, bit of information on the card. And again, this card is eco-friendly, recycled card, so once you've taken the pin off, you can just chuck this in your recycling and it will get reused. take is done. Now I'm gonna have a little break, bit of a dance interlude, because I've been sat on my butt all morning. Lunch is done. I've just had my lunch. I sat down here and watched some YouTube videos, or just one. I ate it really fast actually. Ooh, I need to fill my water up. Top tip for working from home, stay hydrated. I'm gonna relocate to the bed. I always find that I can't sit in one space for too long, and I'll either move to my bed or go downstairs in the conservatory or something, because working from the same room every day can be counterproductive. So if you also are needing to work from home right now, or work from home and find it quite difficult, then I recommend switching up your space. So yeah, go downstairs, sit in a different room, sit on a different chair, that kind of thing. I'm now going to start working on the new weekly planner. I'm almost there with the design. I think the layout itself is completely fine. I'm going to print it out and double check. Just need to do the background, because that's the bit that I want to change mainly, and I can't figure out what to change it to. But first I thought I would show you the old one. So this is the one that I currently am using on my desk. I showed you earlier in the vlog. The main thing that I wanted to change was I wanted to split this column up, because I thought this was quite long for a to-do list, so I figured splitting it up might help that. I really like the colours, but I feel like the design could be changed a little bit, and I wanted to change the title too. So that's what we were working with. I've since designed this little thing on Adobe Illustrator. So all I did was kind of drag in the existing design and adjusted it a little bit. And I've been playing around with the headers and the different columns. I've had a few different versions going on. And then, as you can see, I've chopped this column up a little bit, so it's now shorter and it says next week. So the idea is that anything that you don't complete gets moved into this column. And then I've also added these stars, so I want to put them as like top priorities. So even if you write a really long to-do list and don't get everything done, you can't really beat yourself up about it as long as you get those top 3 things done. That's the idea. And I need to work on something to put in this border here. So that's what we're going to do right now. I think I'm going to try it on my iPad using Procreate, of course. So I'll screen record that again and we'll see what sort of ideas we come up with. I think I'm making progress with that planner design. I'm not 100%, so I'm going to sleep on it and come back to it. Top tip, if you sort of create things and then get stuck, sleep on it, walk away from it for a little bit and come back, because looking at it with fresh eyes always helps. One of my uni tutors taught me that. But yeah, I've spent the past couple of hours writing subtitles for videos, editing videos. I've also filmed a video, so I've not filmed it because it's not really graphic design related, but that's all my work from home jobs done for the day. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little insight into a day in my life. It is now 7:15 p.m. and I've got a little bit more work to do, and then I'm going to sign off for the day. But I feel like it's all boring laptop stuff right now. I've not got anything exciting to show you. I'm going to reply to some comments and yeah, plan some cool new videos. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you tomorrow for another one. Bye!